Hi, model railroaders. It's Art, the PDRR engineer again. Long time no see. Rick Bailey, and I'll put a link to his channel down below, just put up a video, or he's putting up a series of videos where he is constructing a turnout control panel using NCE components, both to control the turnouts and to run the panel. And he's been put together a series of that's coming out. The most recent one talked about his thoughts on how he was going to design the panel and whether using toggles or push buttons or where to put LEDs, etc. This has prompted me to quickly put together this little video just to show you what I did for a similar control panel that I built a couple of years ago, used for a while, but have since taken out so I've reconfigured that portion of the layout. And I'll probably be doing something different for the new configuration. But it gave me an opportunity to show some of the things that Rick was talking about. I don't know if it'll be helpful to anybody or not, but it at least gives me an opportunity to share my thoughts with the model railroading community. So, while this isn't exactly Rick Bailey's panel layout, it's something similar that I thought I'd put up as an example of what he was talking about and the approach I took on this panel, which I built some time ago, but I'm no longer going to be using. It consists of 1, 2, 3, 4 turnout crossovers and a couple of other turnouts that are actuated with push button switches, and I will point out the various features of that I did when I built this some time ago. So as you can see, the idea was to provide a variety of different routes through here. The interlocking logic was set up explicitly or specifically so that it responded to presses of the push button and effectively toggled. So pressed once, it would throw the turnouts. Pressed again, it would clear the turnouts. Pressed again, it would throw the turnouts. As I said down here, there was a little more logic involved with regard to whether to throw or clear this turnout depending upon which one of these buttons was pressed. The ones for the regular crossovers were pretty straightforward, literally toggling thrown and cleared. Pressing this push button actuates the crossover of this turnout and this turnout to create a path in this direction through here. Pressing this button down here actuated this turnout to the thrown condition, this turnout to the thrown condition to create the full crossover, but also caused this turnout to clear so that the route was all the way through. That was interlocking logic that I had implemented in the microcontroller that drove this panel. This button up here simply controls the crossover here, these turnouts working together, either both thrown or both cleared. We have the similar situation down at this end where this push button throws this crossover between this route and throws both of these turnouts if when pressed and then clears them when pressed again. Likewise, Same thing up here on this one. Pressing it throws the turnouts, illuminating the LEDs indicating they're thrown, and sets the route through there. This button down here only controls this turnout here. It either pressed once, it throws it, pressed again, it clears it. If it's thrown, this LED is lit. Now, for any of those of you who are curious, this is what the back side of the panel looks like. This board is just a lamp driver board that drives the 24 LEDs that are mounted on the panel and allows it to be controlled with a serial interface that comes in through this connector here. So, meanwhile, everybody out there, have fun, take care, stay safe in these times, and enjoy your model railroads.